boys and girls, I'm going to give you a few tips and pointers on how to make a comic using Google Drawing. So what I've created for you is I've created a table with 6 different boxes. Now, I want you to think of what's going to go in each box. You've pre-planned a little bit what's there. So I can make each box unique. For example, use shapes. Think about what kind of shapes you can use. So if I want to create a background, I might use a square. And I'm going to fill my box right there. So here I could say, that might be the sky for Olympus. If I click on it, look at all of the different things that appear. If I click outside, notice they go away. So I have to select by clicking what I want. I can go up here to the fill bucket. I can change it to like a different blue. I can go next door and notice how right now it's black. If I can make it like the same type of blue so there is no really border, or I choose different blue. So here could be my background. Now I can use any different shapes. Notice I could use like clouds for Olympus as well. So here, let's say I make a cloud. If I right click using my middle finger, I can do is copy, and then I can right click again and say paste if you want to add more of the same thing. I can also say redo after I've done it one time. Oops, sorry. Paste and then go on. All right. So I can add as many clouds as I want. Now I'm ready to start adding maybe my god or goddess or whatever you have in Greek mythology. You can add it as well. But before I get there, notice how I have a cloud here. But I want this cloud to come outside or on top. If I right click again, right when I said the paste, if I go down, down, down to order, I can do what's called bring forward, meaning it's going to go in front of one other cloud. Okay, bring forward. So now it's kind of taking, if you notice, a little bit came in front of this one. So if I want it to just move a little bit in front of another picture, I would do bring forward. But if I want it to come all the way on top of other clouds, I can use what's called bring to front. And now this one's on top. Okay, what if I want to send this one behind everything? I can right click and say send to back. Notice when I send it to back, it went behind this blue square. So you have to be careful. That one would be one that I would say, okay, I might go send backward. And now I'm just going to start going backward and repeating that until it gets to a place that I want. Just one nice little tool. Okay, so you can use all different kinds of shapes. Notice I have different shapes here. Lightning bolt maybe for Zeus. I can change the color, leave it at that. There's also lines, okay? Like for example, the curved line. If I bring a line, I click enter, and I can make a curved line around something, okay? Maybe it could be, and I can make a shape. What I like to use the curve line for is making a shape. Like I could use this for like rocks, mountains, things like that. You can always try something and then take it away if you don't like it. So notice there's all these different scribbling would just mean you're kind of like a pencil free drawing or any of these others. Arrows. Remember there's lots of different types of shapes as well. Okay? So now, I need to change it back to the cursor. One thing I can also do too is if I go to search, I can look for pictures of my god. I know you've already been talked to about appropriate types of pictures. I think this is kind of fun, so I'm going to try to look for one that's maybe more of a cartoon. Like for example, this one looks fun to me. I click, press select. Here's my god. Now it's way too big, so I'm going to make him go up here on the clouds. Now what I can do is I can replace this lightning bolt. I can say, oops, back. Okay, so I can take this one. I can make this lightning bolt come all the way to the front, so I can even set it on top of this one if I want. Make even better lightning bolts. One last thing you might want to do then is go to what's called call outs, where there are different things like, these ones up here might be for like a superhero, like wham, bam, pow. Whereas this one you might say like in the beginning or the end, like a scroll. These ones are like speech bubbles, so I could make this one. Notice where this yellow is, if I go on top, look at the black, I can turn where the speech is coming from. Okay, so I want this to show that it's coming from Zeus, so I'm going to turn it to face him. Now, since it's blue, I can just start typing. I can say, I'm Zeus, king of the gods. Okay, notice it doesn't all fit in the speech bubble, so I'm going to have to highlight and then change the font size to something that will fit. So now I can keep doing that in each of mine. Like you can use shapes, use pictures. I can use text boxes, day 1 or, episode 1, or if you want to give a title, things like that. So go ahead, enjoy, try to see what you can come up with for your comic.